Paul, can you put that in the? You give me the coffee cup. Give me the coffee cup. Let me taste it. Let me see. Let me see. It's good. Let me hold on. You did that, Paul. You put your foot in that. For that, you deserve a raise. Did you hit the button? Is we live? We live. What's up, YouTube, Twitter land, Instagram land, bingo, OnlyFans? Welcome to the Wiley Show. We're not even going to do a countdown, okay? We're just going to dive right into this conversation. This live is brought to you by www.wileythetroll.com. We're going to just dive right into it because it's a lot that we have to discuss in this video. I do want to give a special shout out to one other than the people that work over there at wileythetroll.com for their amazing work and their amazing things. Shout out to Ebony. Shout out to D. Shout out to them over there. I mean, they work really, 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 really hard. And so this live is brought to you by wileythetroll.com. And so make sure y'all go check out that site. We knew, okay, it's going to be a couple of glitches, whatever, but we get it together. We've been posting today. I think today was the day we post a lot today. So make sure you can get caught up over there and check it out. Make sure y'all streaming. Now, we do got to help a couple of little announcements. Make sure you come on in and thumbs up the video. We're going to dive right into this conversation because it's a lot to discuss, okay? Station head, y'all come on over to YouTube. 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 37 of y'all need to be jumping over to the YouTube channel so you can see me on camera. All right. Yes, thank y'all so very much. This has been amazing. This has been just an amazing show. I mean, I checked the website out today. We got a lot of visitors that visit the site. I believe over 1,000 people today alone visit our site. We want that number to increase next week. So we've been putting a lot of work in. I've been doing a lot of posting as well, having people to proofread my posts before we make it public. And I just love the support of the interactions on Instagram, on Twitter. I mean, y'all are following the site. We see everything. Thank y'all so very much. I can't thank y'all enough for y'all massive support that you all have been giving us in these social media streets. So thank you. People have volunteered their time and just energy on there and just showing me on that part as well. I just love the fact that people are just showing massive support on this show. And I love it. I just really, really love it. I can't thank y'all enough. I was nervous starting wileythetroll.com, like, is people going to view it? And y'all came through, did numbers over there. My Instagram is popping. I'm finally now getting newer people in the DMs, giving me stories on celebrities and tea on this person. Somebody sent me a video what Kaya said about T.S. Madison many years ago. We rewrote that and post that today on the site. So I love that you all are doing that as well. And so I do want to thank my friend in the business. I want to thank Monica from All About the Tea, incredible sister in this business. My friend, my confidant. I want to thank Caillou, incredible people. I look up to these people, especially All About the Tea. I look up to that sister because that sister put in the work and she developed a massive platform. And I thank her for as well, for her, praying for me and answering all my questions because I got 1 billion questions a day. Thank you to Caillou for his assistance and his help in this new endeavor as well. And I also want to thank Michelle ATLN Brown for, giving us credit, talking about the situation over there on her show. So these are the people I used to look up to, that grapejuice.net. I used to look up to all these people. I never thought that I would have a site where I'm posting trendy news. And we don't just talk about trendy news. We talk about politics. We got a new section. We're going to be talking about church gossip, positive, a section just with positive news, centering Black people, So it's a lot that we're going to be just talking. We're going to be talking about all type of news that are going on the site, on our site. So I'm excited. It's not just us talking about celebrities, but that's what's going to keep the lights on. And we talk about everything else over there in the show. So this is what I think about. What story can I do to make this website pop? What is interesting? What is a juicy title? And so we post that all over there on the social media, because I'm like, what can I post today to get people interested? And we just post. We just post and we put it on our identity. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We got merchandise. We got some more merchandise that's coming. And baby, it's real pricey. And I probably won't be able to grab that merchandise till next week until I get paid. But that's why y'all got to cash app us, because we putting more into that, into our platform as well. So I'm loving it. So we're going to get into these topics. I'm just waiting for the people come on in, because I don't want people to talk about what are you talking about. What are you talking about on your show? What's the news about it? Because y'all come in late. Okay. So let's dive right into this show. Let's get into it. Jason Lee. Y'all know who Jason Lee is. He is on a tirade over there on the social media streets. This brother have been posting on his social media. He have a lawsuit with Mother Tay on the social media on Bingo. One of the Bingo hosts got banned because of Jason Lee, and he is suing Jason Lee. Now, they call him Mother Tay, but the government name is in here. So I do want to thank my source for sending me this information. They said, like the whole weirdo to Taekwon Jones, aka Mother Tay, who is suing me because I told an app he was trying to F a little boy. How are you going to sue me because I didn't want you Ubering a little boy to your house? Just dropped 10 of his claims, but I'm still dealing with it. Another tweet Jason Lee wrote, that's the energy I'm on in case you don't know. By the way, I'm looking at suing a few people. How are you going to stop playing with my name? I'm okay with you criticizing my work or opinions. That's fair. When you try to play with my name, especially with the sick ish, I'm going to come for you and destroy all of your ish. This is Jason Lee again. Quote, everyone in Hollywood is fake except my day ones, but I'm watching them too. When Charlamagne the God said, if you can't be used, you're useless. That has not left me. Another tweet he wrote, quote, I've been in deep thought since the passing of my friend. I'm establishing boundaries with everybody. I thought I had them before, but I am building barricades now. End quote. Another tweet, quote, we should have put him in jail. When the judge rules in my favor, I'm going to follow the Cardi B model and sue him for the garage he lives in. I want his Cash App card and all the trophies he won at the ballroom events. Okay. So we want to definitely get into this complaint that have just this person in a good producer of the Wiley Show, executive producer. We're going to name this person executive producer. And they say Jones versus Hollywood Unlocked Inc. They said Taekwon Jones, this is aka Mother Tay, very active in the ballroom scene, sued plaintiff, sued Hollywood Unlocked Inc. is the defendant. All right. Taekwon Jones is the plaintiff. Let's go down here. Okay. Because I want to get into the factual background. Plaintiff Taekwon Jones is a social media influencer, media personality, celebrity gossip blogger. Defendant Jason Lee Johnson is a media personality, the founder, editor-in-chief, and CEO of the celebrity gossip website Hollywood Unlocked Inc., collectively Hollywood Unlocked Defendants. The defendants Bingo Technology, PTE LTE, collectively Bingo, own and operate the social media network and video platform Bingo Live. Okay. They got his lawyer information. They got the meaning of here. Jones, performing under the name Tay the Mother, T, rose to popularity through his celebrity gossip broadcast, The Mother T, which streamed on Bingo Live. Okay, since his first broadcast in September 2019, Jones has amassed nearly 2 million followers, becoming one of Bingo Live's most popular artists. In April 2021, Jason Lee, buying through his company, Hollywood Unlocked Inc., Hollywood Unlocked, contacted Jones with a request to collaborate on Bingo Live. Through Jones initially agreed to collaborate, and the partnership ended a short while later. Okay, we want to get into the alleged harm. In June 2021, the Hollywood Unlocked defendants made various defamatory statements about Jones' character and filed an application with the United States Patent and Trademark Office for the Mother T mark. This behavior serves the dual purpose of damaging his reputation and increasing Johnson's own internet exposure. One, the defamation language and harmful conduct. Starting on or about June 2021, Johnson began to make false, and Johnson is Jason Lee, so we're going to say Jason Lee began to make false and disparaging statements about Jones' personal life on Bingo Live. These statements including comments insinuating that Jones has a STD and is a groomer and a P word and a M word. They said on and about September 13, 2021, Johnson found a report with the leasing office at Jones' place of residence, reporting that Jones as a P word. You don't know what the P word? It starts with a PED. You finish the rest. It ends with an E. On the same day, Johnson also filed a report with the police department. Johnson is Jason Lee. Filed a police report with the police department, and Jones reporting the same. As a result of these reports, Jones have been subject to hate mail, and he have lost followers on his social media accounts. The Hollywood Unlocked defendants and other Bingo Live users have continued to make disparaging remarks about Jones on his Bingo Live broadcast and on other social media platforms. The Mother T trademark. Jones have constantly used the term Mother T, the Mother T, or the mark on Bingo Live since launching his broadcast in 2019. In December 2020, Jones created an account on the social media site Twitter using the handle the Mother T. Okay. On and about June 11, 2021, Jason Lee, buying through Hollywood Unlocked, retained attorney Philson to register the Mother T as a service mark with the USPTO, despite being aware of Jones' prior use of the mark. The USPTO granted Jason Lee application on June 14, 2021. Okay. They say B, Jones' suspension from Twitter and Bingo Live. On and about June 11, 2021, Jason Lee, referring to his pending trademark application, the Mother T, submitting a complaint to Twitter alleging that Jones violate the platform trademark policy by using the Mother T on his Twitter page. On or about June 14, 2021, Twitter, having found Jason Lee in violation of his trademark policy, suspended Jones' account. On the same day, the Hollywood Unlocked defendants informed Jason Lee that they would surrender the mark and drop the Twitter complaint in exchange for $100,000. So this is saying that Mother T had to pay, in order to drop it, had to pay Jason Lee $100,000. Jason Lee refused. Jones refused the offer, and Jones' account remained suspended. On and about September 17, 2021, Johnson in Hollywood Unlocked similarly reported Jones to Bingo for an alleged trademark violation for his use of the Mother T. Jones was subsequently suspended from Bingo Live for 3 days. According to Bingo, anyone who wishes to use Bingo Live must create and sign into Bingo Live account ECF number 46 declaration Let's go get into that. Sign-in process. They wasn't clicking in that. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, the agreement, and they talk about the agreement. Another one. Okay, procedural background. On October 4th, 2021, Jones filed this action against defendants Hollywood Unlocked Inc., Jason Lee Johnson, Robert Gardini, Bingo Technology PTE, LTE, all these people he sued, okay, about the interference of economic advantages, interference with contract fraud, conspiracy to commit fraud, trademark infringement. It's just so much that he sued for. It's a lot of stuff in here. On February the 7th, 2022, Bingo filed the instant motion to dismiss or the alternative state pending arbitration. See motion on March 4th, 2022. Jones filed an opposition arguing that while he intends to file a notice of intent dismissal under rules, they talk about that, motions to comply, they talk about the different laws, and all this stuff has been going on in the court. So I want to get my commentary on this. Jason did a dirty deed. What Jason does, he buys people, he trademarked people name. He did the same thing to Kaya. That is dirty, ruthless business. Dirty, ruthless business. He don't do this to white people. He do it to black folks. That is sad. That is deplorable. That is disgusting. That is evil, to use your resources to silence Mother Tay. All right. So I had to reach out to people that is actively on Bingo, viewers and everybody else, and they were sending me over some tea, and we definitely want to dive into it in this conversation. And then we want to get into it. Jason Lee befriended Mother Tay, okay, the plan to get the formula on how he became so successful on Bingo. Mother Tay had an agency and had hosting, bringing in an alleged $30,000 to $50,000 a month. Mother Tay formula couldn't be duplicated by Jason Lee. Mother Tay is in his early 20s, has a young adult following, and he is huge in the ballroom scene. Mother Tay out of the house of West. Mother Tay has his own ballroom music on iTunes. Mother Tay has a huge following base and still bringing in $20K in cash apps every month, allegedly. Jason Lee fell out with Tay and got his Bingo agency dissolved and banned from the app, thinking that his fans will follow him, but they didn't. Mother Tay read Jason Lee trademark his brand name and really made some harsh allegations about Mother Tay, allegedly. Jason Lee also came after Milan Christopher, but Milan told him he could do nothing to him and he would not get his formula. Milan read Jason down. Jason backed down off Milan Christopher because Milan said he has a lawyer and money and time. Okay? So this is what Jason Lee does. He buys people trademarks. I think that's disgusting. Why are you doing this to a young black man? You 40-some years old. 40-some years old. About to hit your 50 mark. Old enough to be that person's father. And you sitting here trying to silence him because you couldn't happen on Bingo, because you couldn't garner the viewership like Mother Tay. And for you to bring allegations that Mother Tay is sleeping with underage boys without any shred of evidence, that's another malicious act. And if you're going to call out people for sleeping with a underage people, why you ain't coming at T.S. Madison? She got allegations. She's been accused of harassing a young man named Kaylin K. Meeks. If you're so for victims and this is what you want to do, you ain't calling out Maddie. And she have somebody that is going religiously saying that she did this to him. You didn't say nothing about that, but you want to silence Mother Tay is because she garnered $30,000 to $40,000 to $50,000 on her Bingo, and you couldn't duplicate the formula. Now, you brought in the Braxtons. That didn't happen. Okay. Now I have to be really clear here with T.S. Madison. She denied all allegations. She says she have not under no criminal investigation. She says she did not touch Kayla K. Meeks. She said that she is innocent. She proved that she's innocent. She according to her, that she's innocent. She had her lawyers. Everything that we said about her is alleged. We was not there in the home at all. All right. Let's move on. We gave y'all the legal note. Now back to Jason Lee. Jason Lee, my brother, is the type of man that he will sit here and get upset is because he could not go to bingo and dominated that genre. Bingo is a young people's genre, meaning that it's the Gen X, the millennials, they're pretty much on bingo. You have to know how to duplicate it. That's just like me going to Twitch and get mad and get one of the guys that's on Twitch and popular. I'm trying to duplicate his formula. It ain't happening to me. So I'm going to rush and go get my lawyer to go buy his trademark so he can't use his name. And then I am going to go out there and go and take his trademark. And then once I get it granted, I go reach out to Twitch and tell Twitch he's infringing on my trademark. It does not make any sense. It is sad. It is deplorable. It is despicable. It is nasty. Now, I don't know if bingo, they got in trouble with the lawsuit because you can't even go in the Apple store and download bingo anymore. We posted that on www.whythetroll.com. You can't even go on the Apple store and download bingo. Why is that? I don't know. I can't get into that. I don't know. We've been reaching out to bingo for a statement. They haven't gotten back to us. So if you delete bingo on your app right now with an iPhone, you can't reinstall it because it's been removed from the Apple store. It's still available on the Google store, but it's been removed from the Apple store. I don't know why it was removed. I don't get it, but they have been removed. And let's be clear. That app, bingo, whatever you want to call it, is a very wretched app. Majority of the people that is making money on the app, they cuss out people, they dox people, they do health reads, they do all of that stuff. They are very unhinged. And the more unhinged you are, the more people continue to send you starships and beams and everything else. And they do a lot of begging on bingo, including Jason Lee. Sit there, beg. And so he finally got a deal with Revolt because he begged for that, allegedly. And he did really well on that. I just feel like, bro, why are you coming over there with the young people? And this is why I don't respect Jason Lee. This is why I don't respect that brother. Because he sit in that house that he's probably renting and trying to tell me that I would never happen. It would take me 20 years to get on the level. Why are you telling young people what you should be doing, Jason Lee, is encouraging the Mother Tays, is encouraging the Wally Show, and to sit me down and to teach me how to do business. But what you do with your platform and your bully pulpit, you use that to silence people instead of uplifting people. But you got there and you want to sit there with your surgery and sit there with Kanye West and then say, I want to do something with black media. I want to help black media. So you bringing all these media folks to come eat grapes, apples, and oranges. But then in the real world, after you leave that, you're trying to silence black media. So how can you say when you're sitting with black folks in media that you want to help black media to get them more so in the mainstream, but then black media coming up and getting more viewership with you, then you're getting in your feelings. You're getting sad. You're getting shaky. You're getting spooked and nervous. You don't want to see the next person come up. You don't want to see the next person glow. You don't want to see it. And when you befriended Armon Wiggins, you thought because I'm befriending you, you're going to be in my back pocket. But Armon Wiggins wanted to grow and learn more opportunity. He wanted to learn about the lights. And you acted like you had amnesia. And then you tried to belittle that young man and talk to him rough and telling him he should come on bingo. And you tried to go back and then you question Armon Wiggins and his relationship with Cardi B, accusing him that you must come in here to see Cardi. You didn't want to help the brother. You didn't want to help the brother grow at all. And without all that help that you get from Hollywood Unlocked, Armon still got you beat in these YouTube streets. You had to go on another platform and get a P. Diddy cosign just to get the ratings for your show. Didn't work on Fox Soul. That went in the toilet. It didn't work when you had a show with iHeart. That went into the toilet. And now you go to Bingo and you're trying to silence Mother Tay and you're getting sued because you thought Mother Tay wasn't going to sue you, and you shocked because you can't believe that somebody's taking you to court. This situation, you have the audacity to mention Cardi B. Your situation in Cardi is totally different. You, sir, accuse somebody of being the P word with no evidence, not a shred of proof to back up your claims. The man wasn't arrested. He wasn't charged. He wasn't fingerprinted for any of them allegations. You put out a lie to try to get Mother Tay blackballed from Bingo. And you were shocked that Mother Tay didn't go away and hide somewhere. She decided to go and file a lawsuit and actually winning the lawsuit. And that's why you are going on Twitter crying because you're losing the lawsuit. Okay? Okay? I'm just saying. It's so sad. And that's what you do. You demean and belittle people. I don't understand that, bruh. And I get Hollywood. It's very fake. You have a rating. You have fans. You have supporters you have all this Floyd people to co-sign you. They only deal with you because the industry will deal with you. They know you fake. They'll just deal with you for some clout. I get that. But it's other people like myself that's garnering clout as well. You're not going to be the only girl in the business, Jason Lee. You're not. Be welcomed as other folks are coming up doing the ranks. You're not the only one that's going to be in the market dominating Hollywood. It's other people that are doing something like the Wiley Show, and we're garnering big numbers because you, sir, tried to belittle me and talk about me on your last show. On your last show, you came up an idea that you stole from a black woman, Kaya, stole her trademark, did a show, it went nowhere. And on your last episode in the season finale, you addressed Brother Wiley saying, quote, you got a cock eye. That's the language you play for Wiley. And Wiley, I should have came on your show and had you make a flyer and promotion and didn't show up. Who does business like that, brother? You're supposed to be for black people. You're treating us less than. I don't understand that. I would respect you better and say you don't F with black media. I respect that because maybe you catering to your white side. But don't come out here acting like you so pro-black, because in reality, you're not, sir. You love to silence black people that is doing better than you. You okay to deal with DJ Damage or Blue, people that's beneath you, your subordinates. But anytime people garner more attention than you, sir, you cannot handle it because you have this standard of, if you outdo me, I gotta silence you. I can't roll with you. I'm cool with you as long as you carrying my bags. I'm cool with you as long as you bring in my condoms. I'm cool with you as long as you bring in your lube. I'm cool with you on that. But as soon as you get more publicity than me, and you go out and have better celebrity relationships than me, I got to silence you. Bro, that ain't cool. That ain't cool at all. That's not cool, brother. You're supposed to be for black media. This, what you're doing, is pathetic. You are catering towards your white side. You're supposed to be so black, but that's the white part of you. I get it. Maybe if you was raised by white conscious people that understand the power of black people, that we are the leaders of this because of the black race is the reason why we have Earth. Maybe if you had mothers like that was working in the civil rights and working with the Black Panthers and marching with Dr. King and marching and going to Malcolm X speeches, maybe you would have a different perspective. Maybe because your mother did not cater to black people like that, and you picking up her energy by silencing black media. So sad, brother. I don't agree with you at all. And I feel like, Brother Lee, you need to humble yourself. You need to humble yourself. The same people you tearing down might be the same people that need to help you. Mother Tay is young, black person that is doing well on that media app. Bingo. Doing well. Let her do well. Wiley, I'm coming up. I'm doing well. And if I'm doing something wrong, help me. Don't try to tear me down. Tell me it's going to take me 20 years to get on your level. Stop all that lying, sir. It took you 20 years to lose the weight. But it's not going to take me 20 years to get on your level. Because I'm already on your level because you're disgusting me. You're talking about me on your show. It didn't take me 20 years for you to discuss me and talk about me and diss me. So as I look at you, brother, I'm going to pray for you that God give you a better understanding on how to work with younger people. That's the problem with some old folks that get up in age, 20, 10, 15 years older than a person. They don't want to see young people come up. We are the future. Somebody helped you, Queen Latifah, even though you lied to get her on the phone, but she helped you. Floyd Mayweather helped you. What if they would have bought your trademark and get you kicked off of bingo on Facebook or Instagram? You wouldn't have Hollywood Unlocked to this day. You had people to invest and help you, then have that same type of spirit to other people that is coming up. When Floyd Mayweather, you said in your book, when he uses the F word, you confronted Floyd Mayweather, and he said he would never use it again. What if Floyd would have said, I don't care F word, I'm going to buy your trademark and get you booted off the app, or I'm going to call your apartment to get you kicked out? That's dangerous. You're trying to get a person homeless because you mad that he getting more views than you on bingo? You contacting his leasing office to get him removed from his apartment? That is cold-hearted. That's cold. That is cold-hearted. You want him on the street? That's cold-hearted, bruh. You think that's cute? And then you got the audacity to say people is fake in Hollywood. Bruh, you one of the fake ones. You leading the fakeness. Don't be calling everybody else fake like you real. You think you real? Nothing about you is real. It's all fake. All of it is, you talking about people in Hollywood is fake and excluding you. You one of the leading ones. Okay? You one of the ones that's fake. You're leading it. So, in my close concerning Jason, do better. You are talented. I give you that. But your behavior off camera is evil. And then you act like you don't know Wiley. And then you post laughing emoji. Come on the Wiley show. Why do you act like a person? Let me break this down to you, brother. You went on multiple shows. Sharia World, Aaron, none of them read your book. None of them broke down what you wrote in your book. You actually had to remind them that you are an author. You went to all these shows. None of them went to Barnes & Noble and purchased a book. But guess who did? I did. I supported you. And the same people that supported you, you didn't come on their show. You went on everybody's show. None of them read your book. Interview didn't go nowhere. It was boring. It was dry because they couldn't have no dialogue because they didn't research about you. They was halfway sleepy. You had to wake them up. One of the guys was on there sleep. And you watched the Wiley show, so don't act like you don't know who I am. We interviewed your ex-boyfriend. You called him, demanded that he stop talking to me. I had to get on the phone with your ex-boyfriend. Very attractive, by the way. And I told that brother, I said, let me ask you a question. He said, yes. I said, dude, Jason, did he help you get on Zeus? No. He tried to discourage me to get on Zeus. I said, okay. Did he help you get on VH1 or Bravo? No, at all. He helped me. I said, but why would you listen to him to tell him for us not to talk on the phone and him not to come on the show? That's not a good look. Why is he? When the last time did he talk to you? It's been a couple of years. And he just called you now because you was on the Wiley show? Girl, y'all better wake up. I mean, calling him, getting mad, leaving him nasty text messages because he came on the Wiley show. And I didn't even know the guy was Jason Lee's ex. Didn't know that. Interviewed the guy. And the guy, he sent me information that he was Jason Lee. Didn't know about. And the reason why I reached out to the guy, because he was good looking. Yeah, he was good looking. Good looking brother. So I decided to interview him. And he sent me all this information that he's cool with the baby mama and all that. He was a good, attractive guy. That was the only reason I had him on the show. And he just so happened to deliver tea that he slept with the guy that was stranded on death row. What was the guy name? Hold on. He slept with this guy. Give me a second. He had slept with both him and Jason. Slept with this guy. Him and Jason slept with him. Give me a second. His name is Danny Boy Stewart. Y'all know I read his book. Stranded on death row. They both have slept with this man. This man got a lot of tea about a lot of celebrities he slept with. And according to the person, Danny Boy, yeah, he slept with him. I read the man book. So, and he go, Jason, you shouldn't have went on the Wiley show. How you gonna tell people what they shouldn't go? I have a show. You ain't bringing him on your show. When the last time you brought your ex on that show? Never. And I could say other stuff what he said, but I told him his ex. I said, I ain't gonna spill that tea because we cool. I could spill it, but I ain't gonna spill it because we cool. Jason, I want to meet you, sir. I want to meet you. I know you probably don't want to meet me, but we gonna meet. We got to have a conversation. Me and you, I want to have a sit-down conversation with Jason. Send this to Jason Lee, to his staff. I want to speak to his staff for a second because they watched the Wiley show. We were this close of getting one of the Hollywood Unlocked writers to come on the show. We negotiated a price. And she declined to do it. I want to speak to the staff because I say this in love. And they got a check to do. They got a check to get. And I get that. I get it. He blocked me on all social media sites. He raised $1.7 million seed funding investors invested into Jason Lee. So he have investments. And we show great promising for that platform can do a lot. But I also want to say this. Though you have those dirty tricks, you still cannot stop the floodgates of new talent that is coming through the ranks. Because in scripture, it said it crystal clear. Your gift will make room for you. He will make your enemies your footstool. So despite you do any of this, okay? Despite you do any of this, people are still going to come through the roof. They're still going to be successful. And Jason Lee, to anybody that was out there in the massive support, to people that I talked to over there at Hollywood Unlocked, people that I've spoke to, and you don't have to confirm this, you're very mean and nasty to these people. I remember one time he was live on Gagging, yelling at his staff, telling us to go, getting mad at the staff because he don't like to do pre-production meetings with his show. He just show up. Anytime you have all this staff, you're supposed to have a meeting with your staff, which topics you're going to discuss. He want to try to roast them on the show. He's trying to roast them. Yeah, don't do that. Bruh, have a meeting with them people before you go off. To Jason, I'm going to continue to want to meet you because you said some hurtful things, brother. And you ain't saying nothing about T.S. Madison because that's your sis. She got allegations. Yeah. He's still doing some talking. She got some allegations. I got other ex that be called. They be DMing me about you. A lot of stuff I just don't talk about because I'm not ruthless. I talk about in comedy and this is what I do. I don't get all rough and dirty like you do, Brother Jason. I'm going to continue to talk about your show if it's interesting. I think that you are a good interviewer. And you always have a special place in my heart because you interviewed Jennifer Lewis. And every time I go back to that interview, because you was in your bag with that interview. You were in your bag, sis. You were in your bag. And you did an amazing job. But it's like all the good is just wearing out because you use your money and resources to silence your competition. And that's ruthless business practices that you're doing. All right. So we had to talk about Jason. I had to talk about it because it came across my desk. I didn't even know this was going on. But because of the producers that send me information, thank you. Because I didn't even know that was going on because I ain't over on. I am on Bingo. I watch Manny. What's his name? Mania. Is it Mania? Mania. I think the guy's Mania with the good lips, attractive, good looking. I start watching him. And we post him on waterthetroll.com, and he want to remove the post. I said, unless you pay me, I ain't removing nothing because you were dragging Jason Lee saying that Jason Lee tried to sleep with you. I posted on the website. It ain't my fault that it's Maniac. It ain't my fault that it went viral. It ain't my fault. You got to be careful what you say. Can you take that down? Yeah, if I get a 10-minute interview, and then I'll take it down. Till then, stand up. Because him and Jason was arguing on Bingo. And Jason said, let's do a challenge. This is Jason. I challenge you to take prep. Now, if y'all don't know what prep is, you can only get on prep if you are negative. You cannot get on prep if you positive. Okay, follow me. And so Jason proceeded to swallow his prep. Then Jason went in his safe, took out some cash, and started counting $100 bills and said, get on my level. And this guy, Maniac, is in his 20s, and Jason is 40-some years old arguing with somebody 20 years younger than him. And then he's talking about, I'm going to sue. Sue for what? You talk a lot of mess about a lot of people. What you going to sue for? And I know you came from nothing, sir. I get why you wearing designers, change. You were poor, broke. You had a broken childhood. You was in foster care. You had to go to the home. You had to go to the funeral home and take off the jewelry off of dead bodies because that's how broke you was. You would be out there in the street as a little boy because mama was out there riding on ping and doing whatever else she was in the streets, and you had to fend for yourself. So now you got money, you got to flash it and everything like that. And you fear that if the next person come up, it's going to hurt your bag. And that's the wrong way to think. And word on the curve, they said Jason Lee lost the lawsuit. That's how he was up there getting mad. So, Mother Tay, if you're listening, come on The Wiley Show. And Jason, keep writing books, because I'm a fan of your book. God has must forgotten about. I ain't like Armon Wiggins. I'm not going to put flames to your book. That brother lit your book on fire. Not me, because I bought the book. I'm not going to burn it because it was a good book. I remember I was at home and I got in my car because Jason had a book out, and I drove to Barnes and Noble and I picked up the book, got home, got on that red couch. At the time we had a red couch, sat on that red couch, read that book that day, sat on the couch until the book was finished. Got up early in the morning, I was reading the man's book. Jason took that video and roasted me for filth. He dragged me for filth. He dragged me for filth on his YouTube channel. Dragged me for filth. I didn't hear about it. It is what it is. It was funny. It was funny. But I was reading the book, and he just dragged me. So what? I stumbled over a couple of words. I love this book. I love him. And that man dragged me for filth. Dragged me for filth. And so Jason know who I am. And so Jason decided to diss Tasha K's son and call the son a gremlin. And we defended Tasha K because we don't allow people to talk about people's kids. And then Jason Lee said, I was going to thought I was going to like the Wiley Show, blah, 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 blah. A little history lesson. Thank you, Miss Winter, for that $5 super sticker. Yes. But, that's how he was. So he dragged me on there, and my phone was blowing up. He got dragged. By Jason Lee. It didn't stop me, and now I am here. Okay? Thank you. Now, we're going to shift gears here. And we're going to go to our other topic here. Let's get into it. Now, you guys, this is, we are so supportive of Black content creators and entrepreneurs. Milagro Gramz is a YouTuber and radio personality. For almost a year, that sister had the #1 show on station here. Black woman #1 show. Me and the Milagro Gramz have met. I met her through Taj TV. He put me on to Milagro Gramz, and I just fell in love with her chocolate skin, her twang, her voice. I love it. And one thing I support about that sister always put respect on my name. No matter how I dragged her, anytime I cover a story, whether it was Rolling Ray or whether Storm wasn't giving me credit, Milagro always give me credit. When Claudia Jordan responded to us, Milagro always give us credit. She was never spooked about Wiley. If it was meaning to give me credit, she would do it. That sister always do it to her thousands of followers. Thank you. Armon Wiggins is a YouTuber, content creator, very active on these YouTube streets. Started on Facebook, started out in his mom's garage. And now the brother made close to over $1 million a year. And he and Milagro decided to go to Tory Lanez trial in Los Angeles, California. Word on the curve is both of Milagro and Armon was banned for the LA Superior Court for breaking the rules 3-365, paragraph 2, section 3, Penal Code 4589, that you cannot photograph or video record in a courtroom nowhere near the courtroom. Somebody, allegedly, they're saying that Milagro took a picture of Megan the reporter, the white woman, took a picture of her while she was sitting down on her laptop. Okay? And took a picture. They're saying that Megan, the reporter, reported them to the judge, and they both have been banned. Armon decided to record Tory Lanez's baby mama and child. He released a statement. We want to read that statement, and we're gonna give me a second while I pull up his statement. Thank you that he don't have us blocked anymore, Paul. Right? I'm so happy my brother don't have me blocked. I don't have to go to my 14,000 troll accounts I have. I could just go to his page. Thank that brother for not blocking us. Excuse me. Thank that brother for unblocking us. Had us blocked for years. Okay. So I'm going to read this. This is what Armon Wiggins quotes. For the privacy and safety of Tory's child, we have decided to remove the video of his baby mother so that she can remain as private as possible and be able to navigate peacefully through these times. Armon Wiggins wrote another tweet, quote, however, it is best to not show up to court if you want to remain private, because I can assure that the YouTube publications will not have granted the same courtesy. I concur with that statement. Because first and foremost, if you in the courtroom, I'm going to record you. Period, point blank. Unless, I'm going to record you too. I want my platform to grow. And then also Dennis Byron also came out and agreed with Megan that they should be banned. But wasn't Dennis Byron called Armon to walk the red carpet? That's a flip-flopper, but then nobody ever called him a flip-flopper. So the white lady, Megan, the reporter, was grossly upset that Black YouTubers have infiltrated her space and garnered more media attention than her. Megan, the reporter, decided to go on YouTube, but she declined to do it because nobody was watching her. Have the personality. And sis is not that good to look at. So she's dry as dry bones. And so them sitting in the courtroom and they was doing this, that shouldn't be a room. The courtroom is a public place. So you should be able to record in that courtroom. That's the people's courtroom. We pay taxes in that court to have that courtroom, people that stay in the state of California. So it shouldn't be that we can't record as media folks because they pay taxes to keep the lights on in that courtroom. Okay? So I disagree with them banning Milagro and Armon Wiggins. Both of them are entirely two great entertainer, bloggers, commentators ever. Milagro is so entertaining that she brought in heavy ratings for Ra Ali. She carried the on-site radio show on Station Head. When Milagro can't show up, that is Ra Ali's least amount viewership. Milagro is the reason why Ra Ali, aka On Site, was trending on Station Head, because Milagro brought in her hundreds of thousands of fans. Armon Wiggins, a brother that started out being a waiter and working in retail and working at AT&T, giving people cell phones and everything else. And he had a dream and a skill set, dancing background for MC Hammer. Upgraded from the garage to rent his own house. Now living in a high-rise apartment. Successful. And doing quite well. So I personally disagree with the judge's decision. I think it was because of it was racism, gender bias, and racism. That's what I believe. I believe that Armon and Milagro didn't do anything wrong. It was a quote, "A unjust law is no law at all. It's unjust." And I don't believe in it. And I believe that Neek at Night and Megan the reporter had something to do with it. Because Neek at Night can't stand Milagro Gramz. And so I believe that it was Neek at Night and Megan the reporter. I believe allegedly that they had something to do with them being banned from the courtroom. I feel it in my gut. I just feel it in my gut. I believe they had something to do with it. So I'm going to write the courts. I'm going to write the state house and the governor of that great state of California. And we're going to write them and to make sure that they reinstate Milagro Gramz and Armon Wiggins, because they get the tea. They ain't dry like Megan, because she dry as dry bones. They ain't dry. They actually entertaining people. Now, I have roasted Armon Wiggins and Milagro Gramz for years. But when they do right, I got to say right is right, wrong is wrong. In my closing, I will not laugh at them being banned in the courtroom. I will not laugh at that, because if I laugh at that, then if I get banned, people are going to laugh at me. So I want to say this in the justice of law. When Dr. King said he had a dream that white men would be with black men and black men would be with white men and Jews and the Gentiles and everything else. Black people, we are people too. We are deserving to be in that courtroom in the front row, because Rosa Parks sacrificed everything and fought for freedom and justice and equality. So we must stand for Milagro Gramz. We must stand for Armon Wiggins. We must stand for black media. And I will not sit there and laugh and kiki about my brothers and sisters on the battlefield, because I'm reminded of Harriet Tubman when she got the slave from the plantation and she got them to freedom. And I'm saying right here in 2023, no justice, no peace. All right? We must stand up for our black brothers and sisters in the battlefield in media, because media is a powerful tool in the United States of America, including the world. Thank you for listening. We're going to drop the link. We are done here. I just had to say that. And I understand that they're both are going to address this. I personally wanted to come here early and say what I had to say. And I feel like they don't want black people to record. They don't want them to get the ratings. If Megan would have sat there and recorded, they wouldn't have had anything to say about her. So I'm going to open up the lines on StreamYard, and you all can be able to hit the link if you want to call in and say something. You don't have to show yourself on camera. Clearly, you don't see me on camera. And that's how you're going to be when you come on here and show yourself. So you don't have to show yourself on camera. All right, here we go. All right, so those were the rules. All right, and we also open up the phone line, because I can just put the microphone, Paul. I can just put that microphone on the speaker, because I can't. This thing ain't really working. We on something. So what we're gonna do is I put the number on here if anybody want to call in, and I just put it to the mic. Thank you. All right. So I don't like it. We are people. Dr. King sacrificed his life for us to record in the courtroom. Harriet Tubman sacrificed her life for people, black folks, to record in the courtroom. It was our ancestors that built the courtroom in America. So it's deserving of the people from Africa when the first slave ships was brought here from Virginia in 1619. It is our duty. We were born and birthed and built this country, so we are deserving and qualified to record it, because our ancestors' blood and sweat and tears made it profitable for a courtroom to stand. Let's go to the phone lines. You live on the Wiley Show.
Hi, Wally. How are you, darling?
Hey, can you mute me in the back for a second?
I already did, sweetheart. I totally agree with you. I believe that Megan Dryburn and Nick at Night, they definitely probably did conspire together to get Armon and Milagro Gramz banned, because they had the ratings.
Yeah, they had the ratings. Go ahead.
And they were like, no, we're putting a stop to this. We're not going to let them shine this time around during this appeal process.
Yes. Hold on one second. Let me turn you up a little bit. Okay, go ahead.
So I just thank you for the show. I can't wait to listen to them at 10:30.
Yes.
If this can be overturned, maybe they can show up and just be on the outside, you know.
Yes.
And still do something. But thank you so much for a great show this evening.
Thank you. Okay, thank you, sis.
Bye,
okay, now the phone lines will be working tomorrow the way that we regularly do it, but we got some stuff that need to be fixed. Okay. Also, we got StreamYard, so give me a second here. I'm going to bring somebody else on StreamYard backstage. We are definitely live. Let's go. Star, you live on the air.
Wiley, I know you lying, bringing slavery into this. I know you lying.
You said slavery didn't happen?
No, I'm saying I know that you are lying, bringing slavery into what they did in court. They are not to record.
Who made unjust? It's unjust. It ain't right. It's racism.
It ain't hardly racism, and Tory is black, correct?
Tory is black, and I believe that we need to document it because they need to educate and inform the public. If that's the job of the media, why can we not record in the courtroom? What are we hiding?
Because it's prohibited.
The people need to know.
Prohibited.
They need to know what's going on. It is unjust, and it needs to be absolutely allowing people to record in the courtroom. Why not?
That's why you take notes.
The public need to hear this. We need to see it in real time, in my humble opinion.
Wiley, if you were Tory, or even if you were on the other side, would you want people in there recording you? Or
Absolutely.
What's going on? Why?
I want people to know. I want to make sure that my fans, the millions of the Wiley people all across the nation, from Asia to Africa to Russia to the United States, I want them to know what is going on. I want it to be recorded. Absolutely.
Wiley, you are trolling tonight. No, that's why if you notice, when the first part of it was going on, what were they doing? They were taking notes and then coming back to YouTube and telling what happened. That's all they needed to do in this case. It was no reason for them to go in there and try to record. That is prohibited.
So you're against Milagro Gramz? She's a black woman. Why are you against her?
How am I against her? All she needed to do was take notes. I actually like her.
So you agree with them being banned? So you agree with that?
Yes, when you don't obey the rules, that is what happens.
It was a rule that black folks couldn't use a water fountain that clarified for white only. Those black people should have listened to the rules and not drink from that water fountain?
Wiley, you are trolling.
No, I'm just asking you a question. No, you said it's a rule. There was multiple rules that you couldn't even leave the plantation. You couldn't even marry a white woman if you were black. And also, you couldn't even get loans because we've been frozen out of the real estate game back in the day. Those rules, was that right rules?
You going overboard, sweetie.
I'm not going overboard.
You gonna get your ratings tonight.
No, man. What I'm saying is,
you're doing too much.
It's been multiple rules to suppress black media. Did you know that they wanted to arrest and charge black media folks for treason when they was actually showcasing the treatment of black folks, that they tried to lock up black media folks because they were really writing the stories of how black people were being treated?
And what does that have to do with a Tory Lanez trial?
I believe that those rules
have to do with
based out of racism, and it's not right at all.
It would have happened to anyone. I
don't agree with it.
Why don't you agree with it? So if it would have happened to Megan, then what would you have been saying?
I think it would have been wrong because she's media. This is our First Amendment rights, meaning that we are media. We have a freedom, and then it's a freedom of press. That's their job. Their job is to get us the tea and bring it back to
Wiley, not as freedom of press.
Yes, freedom of press. Yes, absolutely. They're media. They represent a media outlet. Milagro Gramz is a beautiful black woman. Armon Wiggins is a beautiful black man, and they are powerful voices that deserve to be heard.
Yes, and they can be heard the same way they were heard the first time around. Take your notes, go back to YouTube, tell what happened. It's just that simple. They can't go around making up rules what they want to do because they feel like they should be able to record. If nobody else is able to record, they're not either. Take a look at the what is it, Young Thug's trial. At first they were letting it be recorded. Now it's not. Because again, and I think I think you went on live about it, that it was a lot of misinformation coming out. That's the way to stop that.
I think that, and we got to protect our Second Amendment rights. I'm definitely with that when it comes into freedom of press. And it's just really sad. And so what I'm going to do tonight to my team, we're going to write an op-ed in support of Megan, of course, but in support of Milagro Gramz and Armon Wiggins, that they be reinstated.
Excuse me, your next ex, Wiley, is the one who said something about the First Amendment. So I don't know what you're talking about, but redirect that to Wiley. Thank you.
Thank you, Star, for calling in and giving your support. As a Black woman, I will hope that you support Black people.
Absolutely.
And I want Milagro back in that courtroom as well as Armon Wiggins.
Yeah, they can be back in there. They just need to take notes.
Oh, give me 1 second. Let me finish up this one call and I'm going to let you come on. All right. Well, we thank you, Sister Star, for giving your opinion. Thank you, Sister.
Good night.
Thank you. Love you. Okay. Anonymous, you live on the air.
Okay. We're going to stay Black for sure now, Wiley. I don't know if you remember me. I called in maybe like 3 months ago and I was talking about Jason Lee and how vile and nasty he was. You remember me?
I believe.
You were telling me, oh, you were just trying to date Jason Lee and this.
Oh,
and
you're
that,
Jason Lee ex-boyfriend.
See, here you go. Here you go. But hold on. The things that I was saying about Jason Lee, they're coming, right? They're still happening to other people. Now, other people are having this experience.
Mm-hmm.
So, because I know you said that you wanted to come out here and live with Jason Lee so he could teach you how to finesse the industry and, but he's not really your type.
No, I didn't say sleep with Jason Lee. Living with somebody don't mean I'm going to sleep with him. I said live with him and to teach me how to finesse the industry and get some money and get a $1.3 million funding. Yes, I stand by that statement. Not to sleep with Jason Lee. To live with him, to learn from him.
Give you $1.3 million, you're probably going to end up sleeping with him. But
I'm not going to sleep with Jason Lee. He's not my type. I'm not into him.
You would.
No, I would not sleep. Hold on, sir. So wait.
Well,
You said for $3 million to sleep with Jason Lee? Did you say $3 million?
No, you said 1.3. So you can tell me on this live program for $1.3 million, you would not sleep with Jason Lee.
Of course, I would sleep with Jason Lee and lick his toes for $1.3 million. But if that ain't on the table, it's not like I would sleep with him having a one night stand with him at all. No, sir. Jason is not my type.
Well,
he's fly. He's fly.
If you're living there, you're gonna be multiple times.
No. He's fly, but he's not my type. He's fly. He's just not my type.
Oh, so you do think Jason Lee is attractive?
I said he's fly. He's not an ugly guy. He's just not my type of guy. I like chocolate dudes.
Okay.
Yeah,
now I understand the biasness. I understand.
No, there's no bias. I like chocolate dudes. He fly, but I just not attracted to him. He's just not my type.
There's nothing wrong with you being attracted to pig skin. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, I'm not. I'm just not. He's just not my type. He's just not my type, is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. But that's neither here nor there.
Did you sleep with Jason Lee? Because you never give me the tea. Did you sleep with Jason Lee is what I'm saying. Because you said he was mean and nasty.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
But you see how, but wait, hold on. But okay, now I did say he was mean and nasty, but that was the first and only time I ever met him. But just see how he treats people that he's never met, how mean and nasty he is towards them.
That's a good point. So you met Jason Lee. He was mean and nasty to you because you had a business deal. Was that the conversation we had? I'm trying to remember.
Oh, no. It was just at a party, casual passing by.
Okay.
Saying hi, and it was just the vibes were off. I've talked to other people about the situation.
Okay.
And they experienced, similar things to me. But you know, Wiley, if that's your type and you're willing to sell your soul for a couple of $1 million, I don't blame you. Maybe you'll get a weight loss surgery too.
No, I don't want. I don't, sir. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to wait.
Pay for your weight loss surgery.
I never said I wanted a weight loss surgery. I said that for you, sir, or for Jason, in this lawsuit, the reason why I'm speaking about it now because once I read the complaint in the court documents, I did not like his behavior or how he's handling his business, how he tried to silence his competition.
Is, so Wiley,
why did you tell me that? Why didn't you tell me
how to finesse?
Why didn't you tell me that? You didn't tell me that.
You were so busy trying. No, well, hold on. You were so busy trying to accuse me of, Jason Lee being my ex, and all these different things. When really that's your type, and if you want to sell your soul to get the weight loss surgery and to learn how to finesse Hollywood and to get $1.3 million, Wiley, I understand.
But you'll do it too, sir. So act like you won't take the $1.3 million. You won't take $1.3 million in cash? Come on, sir. Stop lying. Don't lie to me.
Jason Lee, no.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
How you know I don't have $1.3 million already?
Well, can you donate to the Wiley Show? Can you make me feel it?
Oh. No, you were accusing me of all these lies and all these.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh no, see that's how they do. See how niggas do? You give them an inch, they want the mile. Now see, if you would have been insulting me and accusing me of these lies,
I'm
and then
sorry.
the body shape people in your and the bad body shape people in your comment section was wearing me out all them months ago, I would have done it. But that wasn't the case.
Oh, so I'm sorry. Make me feel it. I'm sorry.
Oh, now you want to feel it. Listen, the only thing you're going to be feeling is those soft rolls on Jason Lee's stomach. Anyway, my food is here. I have to go.
Okay, I love you.
Take note of how Jason Lee treats people he doesn't know and people he's met personally one time. It's pretty much the same.
Yes.
Nasty and vile and rude.
Well,
okay, well, go get your weight loss surgery, boo, and I'll talk to you later.
Okay, bye-bye. Oh, man. Oh, man. Hello. Welcome to the Wiley Show. Can you meet me in the back? Because I want to be able to hear you.
Hey, Wiley, I'm calling from Arkansas. I was having a question. Have you thought about going to Bigo Live also to have your show broadcasted live on there also?
I think so. I will look into that. Yes. That's a good idea. I was thinking about it, and I'm trying to see how would I be able to get paid to be monetized over there because I don't want to join nobody's agency.
Right, you can be your own agency, but I think it would be a good idea if you can do Bigo Live and also YouTube at the same time to give to expand more than just the YouTube and Instagram. Yes, sir. Community, where the Bigo community is kind of will push you more out there.
Okay,
so that's what I was asking.
I will look into that. Thank you.
Yes, sir. You have a best time. I'm gonna continue watching.
Okay, thank you. I will definitely look into that, you guys. Yes, thank you. Definitely look into that. Okay. All right. Thank you. Wow, y'all have called in today. Wow. It's just so much that, and we were thinking about that, like streaming on Bingo. I'm trying to see how can I get paid because starting May 1st, 2023, we are no longer going to be streaming on Station Head. We're going to take all of my unfiltered talent, focusing on my members and also my Patreon people. Hello, welcome to the Wiley Show.
Hey, Wiley. How you doing?
Doing all right. You from Houston?
That's
Houston
good.
all day. Love you.
Yes, Houston, Texas.
Yes.
I just wanted to say I love your show.
Love you.
I do agree with everything you said about Jason Lee. I do think he's a trash person for stealing people's businesses over like just a dispute. But I guess my question that I have here is that, okay, so I do agree with you with the Armon piece and Milagro piece, but I guess my question is for Armon Wiggins to steal your show name to the point that you were not able to have that as your website name, because I remember the story you told us about why you chose Wiley the Troll, which was really a good story because I was curious myself. So I guess my question is, why are you advocating for Armon when he pretty much did the same thing Jason Lee did to Kaya and Mother T?
Oh, Mother Tay. Well, I love Armon and Milagro Gramz for what they doing in the media space and for interviewing and getting a tea or whatever. I blame myself for not repurchasing my domain for that, and we changed up the name. But in this regard, I put my personal feelings to the side and I look what is right for Black America. And what is right for Black America is that we support Black media, because Black media historically has been frozen out of the advertising dollars. Black media are kind of suffering. Some of the Black content creators are not seeing their money right over here. And so when we get the opportunity to go into a mainstream place to get mainstream publicity, I want to see more of us in that room. And for them to be banned from YouTube, from the courtroom, I feel like that was an injustice. I feel like that was wrong. I feel like that was deplorable. And I pray that the judge and all of them reinstate Armon Wiggins and Milagro Gramz immediately.
Yeah, I agree too. I don't think they should be kicked out, because I think I remember, if my memory serves me correctly, I remember there were certain media outlets that were recording inside of the courtroom. But yeah, I don't think it's right, but it do. I don't be in court or nothing, but it do remind me of when you do walk in there. It do say, like, it does have like the cell phone with the little X going through it, like guns, cell phones, and this and that. But I do feel like that it should be televised because it is a high profile case. But I'm going to go ahead and jump back in the bushes. I'm enjoying the show.
I enjoy you.
Work, and I love your website.
And I love you. And I will be in Houston soon, because that's only a couple of hours away. And we definitely need to go out for some lunch.
Yes, we do.
Yes. Love you. Okay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Have a great night.
All right.
Love you.
You. Okay. We got another person. Hello. You live on the Wiley Show. Hello. Can you mute me in the back?
To ask you, do you have PayPal or something that I can send a donation to?
Yeah, I have PayPal. You want me to send?
Do you mind putting it in the comments for me? So
I'll post it right now. I'll do it right now.
Thank you, sir. Have a good night. Okay,
all right.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Okay, so let me put the PayPal in there. Where my moderators at? Put the PayPal in there for a second. Give me a second. I'm gonna put that in there. We got any moderators in here? Let me show you. Where's my moderators? Do y'all have my PayPal in here? Because we sure need it. We sure need it. Give me a second. I'll post it in here. Because I know I have it in here. Give me a second, you guys. Because I know I have it. I have it. Okay. Well, I'm gonna post it in the comments so they can give in here. Give me a second. I know I had it in here. I'll save it. Do you have it? Yeah, post it, Tasha, in the chat. Thank you. All right. Make sure y'all hit that button. Hit that button right now. Okay. Hit that button right now. The like button is what we're saying. Hit the like button right now. All right, I got it right now. I know I had it in here. Okay. There we go. Okay. Hit the like button. Thank you. All right. So I had to talk about it. I know people get mad at me talking, but this is what I have to do, child. I do this a while, and this is what I do. Let me pin this as well so y'all can see it. And make sure y'all donate, you guys, to the show, because we put it back into the platform. Thank you. Somebody sent a $10 donation via Cash App. Thank you so very much for that. Make sure y'all contribute to the platform. We put it back into the platform. We got to pay for writers, a lot of stuff. So, well, photo shoots and everything. So make sure y'all put it back in here into the what's the name, because we definitely do it in here as well. Okay. All right. Definitely. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right. Love you. Also, in my clothes, we will continue to show love on the Wiley Show to people that are doing great things here. And we also will criticize when we need to criticize. This is what we do here on the Wiley Show. We do it. Thank you to the fans of all people that we talked about. We love y'all. We support y'all. We go live every day, talk about celebrity gossip and news and church gossip and preach and pray and all type of stuff that we do. We do it all over here on the Wiley Show, okay? And we show love to each and every one of y'all that's on here as well, okay? Love y'all. Thank y'all. Let me read some of y'all comments here. I miss. Oh yeah, she still watched the show. What was that? Prada cutting up in the chat. She's still here. Okay. She's still here showing love over here in the Wiley Show. She's still here. We talk to her every day offline. So she still watch. Okay. She still watch us every single day. All right. We love her. Anybody? Oh, that pot roast smell good in there, Paul. You did good. You seasoned it really good. Y'all, I used my stove. Now I've been living in this apartment going on 3 years now. Never used a stove. And I'm using for the first time ever. We got a pot roast in there. We got some pots and pans where we're going to be making some broccoli. It's the first time ever that we use the stove. So I'm excited. All right. I'm so excited. This is the first time ever that we're using our stove and showing it love. And I had to use it. The first time ever. We've been in this apartment close to 3 years. Never touched the stove and used the stove at all, not even to boil water. All right. We are a fry or air fryer person. So we're finally using the stove and cooking and everything like that. Yeah, she still showed massive support over here in the Wiley Show, and we showing a great love over here. We show great love. Thank you so very much. Yes, you know, oh yeah, Prada said yes, I am watching. Told y'all she watching. That's Prada. She watching. Thank you. She just sent me a text. So we still got people watching our show and everything. And when she feel comfortable to come in the chat, you know, she always welcome. And so this is what I do. I give people my personal number and we still chit chat. Thank you. Somebody else sent a $20 donation to the show. Thank you. Thank you. Keep sending, because we got to put it right back into the platform. All right. We got to put it right back into the platform. This is what we do. So come on, I'm going to post the Cash App here. We have a PayPal. We also have Zelle, WileyShow@gmail.com. Zelle, WileyShow@gmail.com. This is what we have. Then we got another phone call. Hello. Welcome to the Wiley Show. How you doing?
Oh, Wiley, I had to call back real quick because, you know, my dog was barking.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you said you got to get your food.
My food came.
Okay.
Now, I had one more point I wanted to ask you about because the last time I called in a couple of months ago, you know, you were on T.S. Madison, and I asked you to lay off.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
and
sir.
I see you were still wearing Madison out. And I told you, Madison, she's a really good person. She helps a lot of people.
Yes,
and
sir.
I just want to know one thing, Wally, because I've watched you for a while, and I've seen, and congratulations on how your platform is blowing up, and you are getting the numbers, and I see it for you. I see it. It's going to happen for you, no matter what. Jerry Curl over here, what is that, to your left? Light skin to your left is Jerry Curl right here. Doesn't that hair, hold on, doesn't that look like a toupee sitting on his head?
Well, I just want to know why you roasting him like that. Like, did he try to sleep with you? You said no.
I mean, you're roasting him. So
no, I'm just asking you because you have a personal vendetta against Jason. You met Jason.
No. I'm not roasting anybody. I'm just making a personal observation.
Okay.
It looks like a Jerry curl, but anyway.
I'm just saying, like, why you so against Jason? What did he do to you personally?
Because, you know, Wiley, in my life, I meet people, and I'm nice to them. I'm kind. I'm respectable. And, you know, I'm friendly.
Are you good looking? Are you good looking?
Duh, of course I'm good looking.
Oh, I can't see you. You calling me private? You never send me your IG so I can look at you. So if you that way, you can talk your ish. Okay, I'll listen to you, Daddy. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
But so, Wiley, since I do see it for you, I just want to know one thing, because Madison is pretty popular out here in these gay streets and just in the streets in general.
Who is that?
Now, when you
T.S. Madison?
Madison. T.S. Madison. Now, and I want to know, when you start, getting to the point where you get bigger,
Mm-hmm.
not just in your body size, but in your platform.
And the platform, yes.
I want, because Jason Lee's going to pay for your weight loss surgery, but I want to know, are you worried about going out and one of Madison's kids pummeling you?
Yeah, they do it, record it. We would document it and we would use it as content.
Well, listen, you can listen, and I see YouTubers doing that. Where these YouTubers get beat up. That camera can only be evidence, but you would still have to be in the hospital. And you would have to be in the hospital recovering from black eyes and broken teeth.
How would you think that would happen to me? Why do you don't think that I could defend myself? Is what I'm saying.
So get 3 or 4 people.
What if I'm packing?
You see, the thing about packing a GUNNNNN, because I don't know what the I'm just asking. I'm explaining. And you have to be able to pull it out fast enough. Now, if somebody walks up on you and ever so slightly taps you on your shoulder and then knocks you on your chin, then what happens?
Well, I don't think that will ever happen to me.
On the ground.
I don't think
they're going to win the lottery.
I don't think that will ever happen to me at all. God has protected me. The Lord has protected me. I have many people that love me and support me. I don't think it never happened to it never happened to Jason Lee. He talked a lot of mess about a lot of people, and I don't think it will ever happen to Wiley.
You don't think it'll happen to him?
Absolutely not.
Are you sure?
Absolutely not.
Here's the thing, right? I think I told you what city I live in before. If you don't remember, then that's on you. I've heard a lot of things about these celebrities getting into fist fights at parties, and nobody ever hears about it. I've seen it with my own 2 eyes.
If it happened, it happened. You can't control what people do. The only thing that you can control is you, and stay prayed up and stay packing and move on and keep good standard people around you. You can't talk
mess about people.
My thing is this: T.S. Madison is a person, a public figure that's being dragged by Kaylin K. Meeks. Okay, he is leading the charge, sir. This is not nothing that Wiley have created and posted in these internet state. Kaylin K. Meeks, a Tyler Perry actor, have these allegations towards T.S. Madison.
Yes.
So that energy supposed to be against Kaylin K. Meeks because he have these allegations. And also, like we said on the WileyTheTroll.com, Kaya also warned T.S. Madison, quote, keep those people, I'm going to say what she said in verbatim, out of your house. She did say that. And her prophecy as a prophetess is coming to pass because the same people, the same people she had in her home have turned against her. And Kaya said, keep those people out of your basement. Because those same people has biting her in the butt. Because Madison have keep constantly a lot of those guys in her home. She bring all the public in her home. And he ain't the only one. He's the only one out publicly. But there's other guys in my DMs that want to talk, but they want to remain anonymous. We ain't going to talk about that on the website till they're ready to come on camera. But I will say this. Kaya tried to warn T.S. Madison, and she didn't take heed to that warning. And now Madison have to respond to these allegations in 2023.
Okay, now let me go ahead and talk. Now, Madison is a lot braver than you, Wiley, because here it is. You have a talk show, and you sit there in front of your camera and your microphone by yourself, which is fine. Madison, at multiple times during her, YouTube thing, she's had audience members coming to her home, different guests coming to her home. So, when you are a public figure like that and you're brave enough to welcome in the public, the community into your home, sometimes things can happen. And of course, you need to be well protected. But, what Madison said, I do understand she has everything on videotape. right? And to me, it didn't look like anything suspicious going on. It looked like an opportunist there that is desperate for attention, trying to squeeze any little piece of juice or blood or water out of a rock. And, you know, he's not going to get anything. But let's take it off of him, Wiley. My thing is this, because I told you, you know, months ago, I don't understand why you go so hard on Madison. You're talking about our movie, not
which you didn't watch. Which you didn't watch. But you didn't watch it. You didn't go to the movies and support it. I
didn't interrupt you.
I supported her movie. You didn't go watch it. You didn't go watch the movie. Did you go buy a ticket?
How do you know?
You said you didn't watch it.
That particular thing I didn't have a chance to, but I went to some other things in live and in person that you would never have a chance to go to, right?
I went to a movie and I was the only one. I was the only one in the theater. I was the only one in the theater though when I went.
Okay. Did you sit? I'm not even gonna go there. You talk about Armon and his teeth, and then you
no. No. This ain't about Armon. You on T.S. Madison. You didn't even see her movie, sir. You said you hold on, sir. You're sitting here talking about T.S. Madison, sir, and you didn't even go watch her movie. So you are not in any moral position to defend her when you didn't even spend your coins to go see her movie, sir. You did not go and spend your coins to go see Bros, sir. You are not in any moral position to get me together. You didn't go watch her movie.
Oh, here he goes.
You did go support her movie. You didn't buy no popcorns and buy her movie. So you're defending her and didn't even go watch her. I did. So I have a right. I can talk about T.S. Madison because I went to the movies and supported that movie. You, sir, did not do that.
Oh, big deal.
It's not a big deal. So you don't think it's a big deal not to go support the movie? If people don't go watch it, they ain't gonna book up for the next movie. It's what I'm saying. So a lot of y'all sitting there defending T.S. Madison, but y'all did not go and support her movie and go and watch her movie when her movie was out there. Y'all say that she's great. Y'all say that she's awesome. Y'all say that she's the best. Y'all say that she's the queen. But when the queen was on the big screen, y'all stayed at home in the bathhouse. I was at the movie house, and I was the only one there supporting T.S. Madison, major movie film that was backed by major house and studio, and the community stayed at home.
She's still booked. How about that?
Absolutely. She's still booked, and she's still in the basement getting clicks and views, just like I'm still in here getting clicks and views as well. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Send me a picture. Send me a picture of how you look on Instagram. Send me a picture. I want to see how you look on Instagram, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I need some weight loss surgery. Send me a cash app so I can get the weight loss surgery. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I want to make sure you said I need weight loss surgery. Hit the cash out. We can go get booked tomorrow and have Dr. Heavily give me the weight loss surgery and everything like that. Let's put the cash out on the screen, Paul, because people said I need the surgery. I need my teeth fixed, my eye fixed. If you hit the cash out and the PayPal, send massive donation. Let's raise the $80,000 and we will go get the surgery. We will book with Dr. Heavily. We will book Dr. Heavily. I will get under there and get the weight loss surgery. I had Dr. Heavily gone out there, fix my body, and go get the body together, be slim, be chocolate, and go out there and book it. If you want to send the $8.88 from the good people, my executive on top of my power brokers, if you want to send the $8.88, send it to the cash app so we can get the weight surgery and get the teeth fixed and the eye fixed and get my leg fixed. So we get the power brokers over at the Wiley Show sending the $20,500. We get 20 people to send that. We can fix all of that right now if you do it for us, okay? So we can get Dr. Heavily. What they saying, Paul? They said she's a what now? She's a dentist. Oh, okay. So she can fix my teeth. She can fix it. She can fix my teeth. Okay. Well, see how much she charge. How much does she charge to fix my teeth? How much? It's gonna cost me about 15 to 20,000 to get it fixed. Okay, 15 to 20,000. All right. Okay, we'll get it together. Okay. All right. What'd you say? Okay. If they hit the cash apps, let me see how much was raised. So we could book her tomorrow. Oh, we only raised $30. That ain't even enough to get me on the flight to get to Dr. Heavenly. That ain't even enough to get to Dr. Heavenly. That was no $30. That was 30,000. That's a different question. All right, we only got $30, and thank God for those people that donated for this. Thank you. All right. They say I go to Columbia for 6,000. We only got 30,000, so we need a lot more money to go to get to there. Okay, we only got $30. We can't even get on Spirit with 30. All right, so yeah, we need to raise your money. We get it fixed. It's gonna happen. We're gonna be patient. All right. Little black boy, you beautiful. Little black girl, you enough. Okay. When times get hard, always remember to put God first. I didn't think I was gonna be here this long, but I just want to say thank you. Okay, thank you so very much. Kid, get on Soul Play for $30. Okay, okay. He will treat him like he's a child. He said, "Please, I hate spirit eyes." Oh wow, Lord. Okay. Thank you, and thank y'all for the massive support that you all have been giving us. I want to say thank you. Wow, when I wake up and I get emails from people and my show is growing, it used to be 1 or 2 people in the chat, and now we have, thousands of people that view us every single day. So I want to say thank you to the supporters that have been supporting us. Thank you. Okay. I just want to say thank you for that massive support. I had an amazing conversation with some content creators earlier today. Thank you. And I will be here tomorrow night for a Zoom meeting with the people. And I want to see y'all out and about. And we're going to be meeting the Dallas subscribers soon. So y'all already know that want to meet me. We'll be out there. Hit me in the email, WileyShowProduction@gmail.com. And I would love to see you. But I just want to say personally, thank you. Thank you to the support. We're going to be in Houston soon. We're going to Chicago soon. We're doing a tour. I'll be back in Chicago and doing some stuff with family and having a good time and going and registering my weapons, getting that together as well because I want to be part. I want to join the NRA. Oh, woo, glory. All right. I want to join the NRA. So we are definitely going to be doing that. I want to do that and join the NRA, and that is something that we want to do. We will officially join the NRA pretty soon, and we will get some NRA people on our show. NRA, if you want to fund the Wiley Show, we here for you. I want to join you. All right, so we definitely want to do that as well. So yes, thank you all so very much. You could just thank you. We want to join the NRA and and do all that good stuff. So yes, I love it, man. It's gonna be great. I just want to do it as well, and I love it. And this is what we're gonna do for our massive support. And so I love it. I meet with my Republican people. I'm gonna have a Zoom meeting with some public consultants and stuff like that. I don't know if I'm gonna run as a Republican or as a Democrat. So that is something on my bucket list to run for public office. So I'm gonna be reading with some consultants, some Republicans soon, and I'm also gonna be meeting with some Dallas, some Democrats. As well, we're thinking about running for city council or a state representative. So we're going to be working and trying to do that as well. So we definitely are going to be doing that. We will finally run for office, and I'm so inspired to run for office. I see what's going on out there in Tennessee. That just lit a fire under my buttocks to run for office. And so I'm asking for your prayers as I do this journey. And I would officially announce when I run for public office. And this is something that I've been weighing heavy on my heart. And I definitely want to do that as well. And we are definitely going to do this on the behalf of the American people. And we're going to do this, ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. And that is what President Kennedy has said. And I'm definitely going to live by that. And I'm not going to keep requiring the country to do for me. I'm going to be a servant to America and be a servant to my constituents. And so I definitely want to do that as well. I'm very passionate about politics. So I thank you, everybody, for sending me emails about how much you're paying in childcare costs. We're still working with lawmakers to get it up for a vote, get it through committees and all of that, to get Governor to use his platform to speak about the high childcare costs that people that are paying in Texas and all over in Alabama and Kentucky, Illinois, all over the United States. People are paying so much in childcare costs. And so I'm really advocating that they bring childcare costs. That should be a right, that if you're working full time, you should be able to get your childcare paid by the government. If you're working, it shouldn't be that you have to pay a lot of money just to have somebody to watch your child so you can work. And so many people can't work because they don't have the proper childcare. And some parents just leave their child at home and the child get into messed up situations because mama can't afford or daddy can't afford childcare. And so if you have anything that is going on out here and with the high childcare costs, please email us at wileyshow@gmail.com. Let me know your story so we can continue to talk to the representatives in Congress and the city and state to do something about it. So we are definitely going to do this as well. And I love it, man. It's just going to be great. I know a lot of people are going through with childcare costs. So if you are a parent and you're working full time or a guardian, and tell me your story, tell me your city and state where you're from, tell me what district you live in. Let me know your congressperson, or I can just Google it. And you can always email me, tell me your story. And we will advocate for you as well. Somebody all the way from Kentucky advocated about how they're paying so much in high childcare costs. So it's hurting a lot of people. And this is the fight that we are picking in our battles. We're not going to try to pick every battle, but that is my passion because my grandmother, she operated a home daycare center. And a lot of parents couldn't afford the rates. And so my grandmother was a nice Christian woman. So she would allow people to do it for free. And we went out of business. So I saw it. So again, we definitely, in order to survive, it's a business. So I understand why they charge them, because you got to pay for lights, gas, taxes, for the teachers and for the janitors, for the cooks. So it's a lot operating a business. You mean you can't do it for free? This is a capitalist society that you can't survive with your business if you're doing something for free, if you're not getting massive donations to have a free daycare service. So this is something that we are advocating for our people. And if you have a story that you want to tell with the high childcare costs and you want to share your story, please do so at wileyshow@gmail.com. Also on our members only, we're doing Zoom meetings about it. So we're going to be doing that in the upcoming weeks. We will make a flyer. We're going to do a town hall about the high childcare costs as well. We will schedule it sometime this month or next month. We will have the flyer. I'll give y'all enough time to join. And I want to hear your story about how you're paying so much in childcare. And so we definitely are going to love to have you to join that town hall meeting that we're going to do virtually. You can email us at wileyshow@gmail.com is the email that is out there. Okay. Thank you all so very much for the massive support. Love y'all. This is what we're doing. I want to say again to my brothers and sisters in media, to Brother Armon Wiggins, to Milagro Gramz, I want to say this. Love y'all. Y'all have been doing so many great works out here in the social media world. And I just can't thank y'all enough. for showing love. I just love it. Like, y'all have been doing it, working on the front lines and showing massive support. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. It won't work. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. It won't work. Say, God will do what he said he would do. He will stand by his word. He will come through. God will do what he said he would do. He will stand by his word. He will come through. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. It won't work. Yeah, I had to look at the lyrics. Thank y'all so very much for tuning into the Wiley Show. Love y'all so very much. God bless you. Little black boy, you beautiful. Little black girl, you're enough with time to get home. Remember to God first. Thank y'all so very much for coming in. Pray and fast and give God your heart. Give God your love. Give God your time. Put him first and watch things shift in your life. Thank y'all. This was a great episode, a great show. Been on here for 2 hours. I just had to come up in here for this amazing show. Make sure y'all go get your Team Wiley merchandise. It's on the Teespring. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it right now. Go get it right now. Go right now and support it of this special show. And support this show by liking and sharing and subscribing and donating. You know, good. Join our prayer call if you need help in your finances and everything like that. God is truly going to do it, and we ask that you put him first. Put a prayer first. Put God first. Put him in your heart. Put him first and watch God shift a change in your life. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Glory. Yes, Lord. All right. Thank y'all so very much. Make sure y'all go and view our site, www.wileythetroll.com, 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 and show us massive support. I am unblocked by Armon Wiggins. My brother unblocked us. Thank you so very much. Wow, I'm honored. I feel good. Thank you for that unblocking us. Okay, make sure y'all go check out www.wileythetroll.com and support our site. And we will see y'all in the next episode. Thank you so very much. This was a great, great show. Thank you to my executive producers. I see you, Tasha. Who else executive producers anyhow? Latavia, I see you. I see Soldier Girl. I see Crystal. I see who else? Executive producer Tasha. I see who else? Aaliyah TV. Who else? Executive producer that is here. Your next ex, Jackie. We see all these people in the show are executive producers in here showing us love and a massive support. Thank you so very much, and always thank you for showing us as well. Yes, okay. Yes, and Nate, I see Nate as well, our executive producers. Thank you so very much. We will see y'all in the next episode, and thank y'all so very much. Thank you to Armon Wiggins. I'm going to call you after this show, and once you go live, we will talk and chit chat with you on the phone. Love y'all so very much. Good night, people. My name is Wiley, and I approve this message. Peace. Oh, Quiet Storm, Patreon, love you too. You are executive producer. I got to get the list of the Patreon people so I can give them a shout out as well. So shout out to you, Quiet Storm. Quiet Storm, I love you. Bye.